you actually look really scary. You look like your character when he's a truth or dare. I thought that was done with, post-production, but I'm seeing
I mean, he's got like
Mine wasn't. Mine was completely all me.
All natural.
All natural, baby.
Missy, Hale, Tyler Posey, so great to have you both on Sunrise.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What I loved about this film is at sometimes, I was terrified, and then a second later I'd be laughing.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I thought was so great about the script is like there's like two movies going on and like there's the perfect balance between the two.
When you're on set, are there moments where you're like actually scared, or are you pretty much just laughing the whole time?
Were there moments? I mean,
I was never scared.
I don't think I was ever really scared. Also, the funny moments, we couldn't really break character too much. There were a couple times when I really wanted to break out and start laughing and crack up, but since we were on such a tight shoot schedule, I didn't want to do that. So like, everything kind of, all the funny and scary stuff happened off of camera.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It was a pretty lighthearted shoot for like the tone of the movie, though.
Super lighthearted.
Is it fun? Like, because you play this group of like young people that are hanging out. Is it kind of like that offset?
It really was.
For this, yes. Like it's not always that way, but for this, like usually at lunch break, we all like. Typically, you go to your trailer and you're by yourself. But for this, we were all just like hanging out all the time, and which was cool to like have that feel natural and come naturally.
That's nice, when you actually like the people you're working
we really
with.
liked it. And then when like some of the weekends that we weren't filming, we would go out and hang out with each other and get dinner, and so we were always hanging out with each other.
Yeah, we were friends. I'm just kidding. No, we actually like each other.
We weren't filming long enough to get sick of each other.
Exactly. It was like the perfect amount of time.
It really was. Maybe another week in there, and then
some cat
everything would
fights.
have gone shit.
Both of your characters have a lot of secrets, and I know in the past you've played characters that also have a lot of secrets. Would you describe yourselves as an open book or quite a kind of mysterious, a bit of a closed book?
Both. I try to be as open as I can, but there's some things that I don't even know about myself that I'm holding in.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Very deep.
I don't need therapy, I promise.
I mean, I feel like I'm an open book with like my circle of people, but like I do have this like side of me that a lot of people would be surprised that I have.
What side is that?
I'm like, I think I have this like dark side. Like that sounds weird, but like, we all have like a side to us that we don't always show. But no, like I try to live like an honest, open life. Like I'm not like, have this like secret life where I'm like another person, but
I guess you've been in so many like kind of teen roles, and it's this dark side. Is it kind of more a serious side or a more contemplative side, or what? How would you?
Like more like I sort of like keep to my like I'm a huge homebody. Like I think people would be like surprised to know that about me, but kind of just like do my own thing.
The question in the film that keeps on coming up again and again is truth or dare. What do you think is the safer option?
Truth.
Oh man, I mean, but in your character's case, it's not.
Right, and that's what's interesting. So my character Olivia, the one thing she's trying to hide is this like horrible secret that would break her best friend's heart. And yeah, so her biggest fear is is exposing this secret. But I always think truth is the way to go. I think.
Honestly, truth kind of scares me.
Well, why? You live in like, what are you so afraid of?
I don't know.
I'm like, Tyler.
I'm like, I want to find out the truth.
Ask me something.
Can I tell you, you actually look really scary. You look like your character when he's a truth or dare. I thought that was done with, post-production, but I'm seeing
I mean, he's got like
Mine wasn't. Mine was completely all me.
All natural.
All natural, baby.
Very good-looking guy, but like can turn on the
creep factor.
Yeah, the creep factor's
That's what I
pretty
looked like in
much.
high school.
At high school, were you? I mean, you've gone on to be this, kind of like sex symbol, whatever.
Oh, sex
symbol! Do you at school? Were you like the geeky drama guy, or were you a creep
I loved
factor?
everybody. I was friends with everybody. I didn't really like the popular kids, like the jocks and stuff. I was always late to class because I was saying hi to every single group, and like especially the band nerds.
I believe it. You're a nice
They
guy.
were so cool. The popular kids weren't accepting of anybody, and everybody else was. It was like odd. It was like backwards, but
Because the popular kids, we all know, they end up just the most boring people in the world,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I totally do.
Nothing against popular people, but
Exactly. Listen,
Yeah.
I tried to be.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Now I just hate them. No, I'm just kidding. I want to ask you guys, in the film, there's this question that's posed that would you save yourself if it meant a lot of other people would come into harm's way, or would you be the take the high road and kind of sacrifice yourself?
Man.
Honestly,
like a couple years ago, my biggest fear was death. So then I would have said no, but now, yeah, like I've had a cool life. Like I've accomplished some cool things. I would say that I want to be the person that would do something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I want to say I would do that.
It doesn't mean you would, but
I would, but in my head, I feel like I would.
Yeah, I would like to too. As much as I feel like I've accomplished enough stuff, I still feel like I have stuff to spread to people. So I don't want to die just yet.
That's interesting that your biggest fear last year was fear of death. So in a year, you've kind of overcome that. What do you think?
I just was always the little girl that was just afraid of that. I don't know. Maybe it's like the unknown. Like we're all scared of like the unknown, and maybe I'm just more comfortable with that.
Well, death is a huge
We are
part
like
of
getting
life.
in deep, you guys. We're like
you're more
this is
dead
really
than you
good
are
for all of
alive.
us. Like to get
This
this
is
out.
like, I know, we just saved a fortune in therapy
We really
bills,
did.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I
Thank
really
you.
enjoyed it.
Thank